Joy Behar tries to understand RHOBH's latest feud on The Weekend View. The View is changing things with an extra weekend show called The Weekend View, which will include more reality television news and other hot topics for fans. Adding more reality television show topics is one way The View tries to stay relevant after an intense political season that turned many off. Joy Behar, the lead moderator on the weekend edition of The View while Whoopi Goldberg is off, may need to binge some Real Housewives shows to catch up on the news. Earlier in the week, the ladies discussed the RHOBH season finale and the mean girl behavior on the show, and now they are talking about another Bravo show. On the new weekend edition of The View, The Weekend View, the ladies discuss another of Bravo's shows, RHOBH. Joy took a bit to get up to speed. Joy asked the ladies a typical girl code question about breaking off communications with a girlfriend's ex, a subject currently on RHOBH as Kyle Richards and Dorit Kemsley feud. Joy Behar does not watch RHOBH, and it shows on The Weekend View. Joy introduced the subject of Kyle and Dorit's fighting over Kyle, who is messaging Dorit's estranged husband, Paul P.K. Kemsley. Season 14 of RHOBH centers around this feud between Kyle and Dorit. Those of you not versed in the RHOBH, whoever you are, here is the feud of the week. Began Joy as she began to butcher Dorit's name, trying to make it funny how she has since she was a child. Watching Joy not knowing who Kyle or Dorit are on RHOBH showed that she may never have watched an episode of the popular show. As Monsters and Critics has reported, this season is a bore fest and needs a change-up to keep it exciting. Still, Joy wanted to discuss the girl code and what to do in this situation. The other ladies, Sarah Haynes, Anna Navarro, Sunny Hostin, and Alyssa Farah Griffin, commented on the topic, almost agreeing that women should side with their girlfriends and stop communicating with their exes. Sarah shared the controversial time when one of her longtime girlfriends got divorced. She sent a message to the husband as a goodbye, giving their relationship some closure. Since the ladies are doing segments about RHOBH and now RHOBH on The View, maybe they need a Real Housewives boot camp to catch up. The looming TikTok ban kicks off The Weekend View. The ladies decided to start The Weekend View off with the subject of TikTok and the upcoming ban. Joy discussed the 100 million Americans who use TikTok and what would happen if it's banned. Even Bethany Frankel is speaking out about the proposed ban, telling everyone it will be alright either way. The stage of The Weekend View was set, sleek black chairs around a circular table, the iconic logo gleaming in the background and the air thick with a mix of anticipation and incredulity. Joy Behar, longtime View host and queen of cutting through nonsense, adjusted her glasses and leaned forward with a sigh. "All right, folks," she said, her Brooklyn accent punctuating the words. "Today we're tackling a subject so complex it might rival the Middle East peace talks, the latest feud on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills." The audience chuckled as Joy shuffled her papers, each one brimming with colorful quotes, receipts, and dubious accusations from the RHOBH ladies. "We've got betrayal, passive-aggressive shade, and of course, something about a tequila brand. Can someone explain to me why tequila always ends up in these fights? Does it have a Pilar agent?" Sunny Hostin, sitting to Joy's right, chimed in with a laugh. "Joy, you're asking the right questions, but seriously, this feud between Kyle Richards and Erika Jayne is like an onion. Every time you peel back a layer, there's another tear-inducing revelation." "Well, honey," Joy quipped, "I don't cry for millionaires who throw wine at each other in rented yachts, but I do love to talk about them." Setting the stage, the RHOBH breakdown. Anna Navarro, never one to hold back, dove into the backstory. "So here's what we're dealing with. Kyle Richards, the so-called OG of Beverly Hills, is having marital troubles. Big shocker. Erika Jayne, meanwhile, has apparently decided that being the ice queen isn't enough drama, so she's taken it upon herself to, what? Air out Kyle's dirty laundry? Or just throw gasoline on the fire?" Joy raised an eyebrow. "So Erika's the antagonist here?" Sunny shook her head. "It's not that simple. Kyle's been acting a little suspicious. She's working out more, spending less time at home, and then there's this guy Mauricio." "Oh, the real estate guy," Joy interrupted. I've seen him selling mansions on Netflix. Handsome fella. Are they splitting up? Allegedly, Anna said, her voice dripping with intrigue. But Kyle hasn't confirmed anything. Erica, on the other hand, keeps dropping hints like she's auditioning to be the next Sherlock Holmes. And what's Erica's angle? Joy asked. She's still dealing with that legal mess, right? All those lawsuits? Exactly, Sunny said. Which is why some fans think Erica's stirring the pot to deflect from her own problems. But it's Beverly Hills. Everything's a deflection. The feud. Tequila, texts, and tantrums. As the co-hosts delved deeper, Joy tried to untangle the web of drama. So let me get this straight. There was a tequila tasting event, because why wouldn't there be? And Erica made a snide comment about Kyle's marriage. Then Dorrit got involved. Always Dorrit, Anna muttered. And suddenly, it's a full-blown screaming match. Joy finished. Sunny nodded. Pretty much. But the real kicker is Erica claiming she has texts proving Kyle's been emotionally unavailable. Texts? Joy groaned. Why do these women always have receipts? Do they take screenshots for sport? Apparently, Anna said, but here's where it gets juicier. Kyle fired back by accusing Erica of being a fake friend, which in housewives' terms is basically a declaration of war. Joy's analysis. A comedy of riches. Joy leaned back in her chair, her face a mix of amusement and bewilderment. Let me tell you something, she began, pointing a finger at the camera. I grew up in Brooklyn. If you had a problem with someone, you said it to their face, and then maybe threw a bagel at them. These women, though. They'll smile, call you sweetheart, and then stab you in the back with a diamond-encrusted knife. The audience erupted into laughter, and even Sunny and Anna couldn't suppress their grins. But here's the thing, Joy continued. Underneath all the Botox and bling, these feuds are about real stuff. Jealousy, insecurity, the fear of losing relevance. They just happen to express it in the most over-the-top, fabulous way possible. Sunny nodded. That's true. I think a lot of people watch because, deep down, they can relate to the emotions, even if the stakes are ridiculous. Who hasn't felt betrayed by a friend or judged by their social circle? Exactly, Joy said, but most of us don't have Bravo cameras documenting every eye roll. Special guest. A RHOBH insider weighs in. To give the conversation an insider's edge, the Weekend View brought in a surprise guest, former RHOBH cast member Teddi Mellencamp. As she walked onto the stage, the audience gave a polite but not overly enthusiastic clap, a reflection, perhaps, of Teddy's divisive tenure on the show. Welcome, Teddi, Joy said, her tone cordial but skeptical. Can you help us make sense of this madness? Teddi laughed nervously. I'll do my best. The thing with Beverly Hills is, it's not just about what's happening on screen. There's always a subtext. Erica and Kyle's feud isn't just about marriage drama or tequila. It's about power dynamics, alliances, and who gets the most screen time. Ah, so it's a reality TV chess match, Joy said. Exactly, Teddi replied. And sometimes the fights are orchestrated. Not fake necessarily, but amplified. Producers know what buttons to push. Joy smirked. So what you're saying is they're all in on it? Not entirely, Teddi said. The emotions are real, but the circumstances, let's just say they're enhanced. Joy's final thoughts. After Teddi left the stage, Joy turned to her co-hosts with a bemused expression. Well, there you have it, folks. The women of Beverly Hills are playing 4D chess while the rest of us are just trying to pay our rent. The audience laughed and Joy continued. But you know what? I can't blame them. If I had a wardrobe budget that big and a platform like Bravo, I'd probably turn every disagreement into a Shakespearean tragedy too. Sunny grinned. So Joy, are you saying you're a secret RHOBH fan? Joy shrugged. Let's just say I'll be watching the next episode, with a glass of tequila in hand, of course. And with that, the Weekend View transitioned to its next segment, leaving the audience thoroughly entertained and perhaps a little more intrigued by the glamorous chaos of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.